I feel like I'm giving Jeffrey Dahmer right now. So my bed's on the floor. You know when you could like feel your clothes touching your skin, like you become very aware of what your clothes feel like? That's kind of what happened the other night. I was just laying in bed at night because I can't sleep. It was probably like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. And I was like, like I could just like feel my mattress and it didn't feel good. It was just really hard. And I'm like, this mattress kind of sucks. It's one of those mattresses that you get from Amazon. It comes in a box. And like any mattress that comes in a box can't be that good, I imagine. It served its purpose though. I'm grateful to have a mattress, but like, it's shit. So we bought a king mattress and it's getting delivered today. So that's exciting. Let's get up, let's eat breakfast and get our lives together because it's 2025 and I'm sick of doing the same thing every single day. Diagnosed with PCOS, so I've been trying to like eat kind of healthy, just like eat more foods that my body needs, not restricting food, but just like adding foods into my diet. Today's breakfast is banana protein bread with macerated berries. Featured ashwagandha is celebrated for its ability to ease stress, reduce fatigue, and support energy while keeping cortisol, your stress hormone, in check. Also, I know this looks like piss, like if you were really dehydrated, but apparently spearmint tea is really good for PCOS. So I've been drinking that every night. I saw some girl on TikTok post about how she makes spearmint iced tea in the morning with lemon, so it's like, why not? What is spearmint tea good for?
Spearmint tea is high in antioxidants and other beneficial plant compounds that may help balance hormones, lower blood sugar, and improve digestion.
There you have it, tea. In 2025, I really just want to invest in myself. I want to feel good. I want to look good. I just want to take care of myself. I feel like so many of us are always so focused on making everyone around us feel okay, feel comfortable, make sure everything's good. People pleaser things, you know? So with that being said, I really want to step up my style. And when I say style, I don't mean like stepping out looking like I'm going to the Met Gala every single day, but just like getting dressed, especially in those mornings where I have little to no motivation and I'm like, I don't want to do anything. With that being said, my good friend Princess Polly is helping us out. This video is sponsored by Princess Polly, so thank you Princess Polly for sponsoring today's video. If you want to shop Princess Polly, you can use my code AshleyC20 for 20% off your order, and you get free standard shipping to the US on orders over $50. Also, Princess Polly offers ShopPay and AfterPay to all US customers, so if you want to shop Princess Polly, check out my discount code in the description box and let's get into it. I think this is technically a pajama set. It comes with this really cute striped tank top and then matching striped pants. I love anything with this little, what are these called? Like frills? Why did I want to call them scallions? What are these called? Someone knows what they're called. I don't know what they're called, but I think they look so cute. But I got this not necessarily to wear around the house. Like I could, but I think wearing like a cute matching PJ set out with like a really cool coat and accessories is like so hot. Like it's giving model off duty. When I got this, I was envisioning this with a big, thick coat. I think like a big, fancy coat can elevate any look. I love a thick, furry, too big for me coat, like a coat that swallows me up and it makes people be like, wow, that's a big coat. The set that I got is called the Waffle Striped Sleep Set Multi. For reference, I'm 5'1", normally like a size 4, 6, you never know. Like you really never know what sizing. I'm like all of the sizes at this point, but I got a US 4. The coat I also got in a size 4, and it's called the Marysville Faux Fur Oversized Jacket Tan. Oh, I also paired that outfit with these really cute fuzzy blue gloves. These are called the Pritchard Fluffy Gloves in blue. Next, I got this brown bodysuit. I can't even tell you the last time I wore a bodysuit. I want to say literally like my sophomore year of college, but I just loved how it looked on the model that I was like, okay, maybe I'm a bodysuit girl again. I don't know. This is called the Ellery bodysuit in brown, and I got a size 2. I honestly probably could have done a size 4, but I just wasn't sure, and I would rather it be a little tinier, like on the smaller side than the larger side when it's a bodysuit, because I feel like bodysuits are supposed to be like really like skin tight. I'm not normally a jeans girl online because whenever I buy jeans online, they never fit. But again, that's like me, that's just my body, and the price of being 5'1", I don't know. So I like to shop my jeans in person, but I usually have a pretty good time with Princess Polly jeans, mainly because they have a section for petite, so you can get your jeans in the petite section. These are called the Serenita Mid-Rise Relaxed Jeans Light Wash Petite. I love the color of these. I love like the relaxed fit of these. I did get a size 6, and I probably could have done a size 4. Also, they hit the ends of my ankles perfectly, so I love that. Love Princess Polly's petite section. And then I got this gorgeous burgundy bomber jacket. I'm the worst at showing it like to you right now. You'll see it in the try on. This one is called the Goldsmith Faux Leather Bomber Jacket in burgundy. And I got this one in a US 4, and I think it fits me perfectly. Honestly, I think this is what I'm most excited for because I love a lounge set. I love a sweatshirt and sweatpants. But most importantly, I love when it's like perfectly oversized. I love when a hoodies, like I could stretch it out. You see right here how it's like not touching my armpit. Perfect. As we know, I love a matching set. It's just like the most perfect gray hoodie and gray sweatpants. You do need to buy the sweatshirt and sweatpants separately. So the sweatpants are called the Dream Fleece Ankle Cuff Sweatpants in gray marl. I got the sweatpants in a US 4. A US 2 would have fit me, but again, I just want my cozy clothes to be cozy and oversized. And then the hoodie is called the Dream Fleece Classic Hoodie in gray marl, but this one I actually got in a US 6. Love an accessory. I got this beautiful scarf. There's really not much to say. It's just the black and white checkered scarf. This is called the Closed Eye Scarf Black and White Check, and it comes in one size. Duh. The last thing that I got from Princess Polly is this crew neck. Again, it just fits me so perfectly. It's the perfect oversized crew neck. Love that it doesn't hit my armpits. I love that I can like put my hands in here and like do a little Ariana Grande moment. This is called the Retro Car Crew Neck Sweatshirt in gray marl, and I got this in a medium large. Thank you, Princess Polly, for sponsoring today's video. I can't wait to wear everything out. I'm so impatient. I've been like looking at this box for days being like, I need to film this video because I want to wear these clothes so bad. So catch me wearing Princess Polly indefinitely because these are cute. Okay. I am wearing a pimple patch that I'm just gonna do my makeup around because it's one of those pimples that there's no saving. No amount of concealer or powder could cover this up. That's the fun thing about PCOS is you get these just nasty cystic pimples all over your chin. I like can't take myself seriously right now. Like this is gonna be any better. It's giving bald. But anyways, in 2025, I just want to take my health so much more seriously. I want to take care of my PCOS. I actually went back on birth control, which I know is like so controversial right now. Like I think getting back on birth control is kind of giving the same energy of getting back with your toxic ex-boyfriend, and like that's how people are kind of treating me right now. Like, I did a whole episode on how to like heal yourself holistically and like cycle syncing and all that, but I didn't know I had PCOS, and I didn't realize how hard it would be to do that while having PCOS. So I think yes, if it works for you, if you can cycle sync, if you have regular periods, if you know, that works for you, totally do it. Like totally do what's best for you, what your doctor thinks is best for you. I talked to my doctor for months about this. Through all of our conversations, we decided that I should go back on the birth control that I was on before I got off of it, because I've been off of it for like 3, almost 4 years. And I only got off it because I wanted to see what my body would be like off of it. And now that I've been off of it for so long, I'm like, oh my God, 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 oh my God. And I'll do like a whole video talking about my PCOS, my symptoms, everything that led to this point. But my point was that I just want to take better care of myself, go to the doctor regularly, take my birth control. One thing that I really struggled with last year that I wasn't really open about on social media was that I was having a hard time working out. And I do think it had a lot to do with my PCOS, because when I would try to do these ab exercises that I've done my entire life, I was met with a lot of difficulty and a lot of pain. I think with movement, you should always listen to what your body wants. I don't think that you should force your body to do anything it doesn't want to do. And my body just didn't want to do anything. I just lacked so much motivation. I was in so much pain. I was so tired. But with taking care of my PCOS and just like wanting to do better for my health this year, I want to find workouts that I actually enjoy. Found that I really enjoy walking, and I've always loved doing like dance workouts. So I got a gym membership to do Zumba, to do kickboxing, to do like workout classes. I went to Zumba for the past 2 days and it kicked my ass. So I'm really excited about that in 2025. I also want to make sure that I'm being aware of what I'm eating. I don't like the idea of restricting food, and I'm definitely not doing that. I just want to be more cautious of what I'm eating. Like, I want to be more aware of what I'm putting into my body, making sure that I'm getting the foods that my body needs. So less about taking food away, but more so adding food. So like if I want chicken nuggets, cool, eat the chicken nuggets, but like maybe have some veggies with it. A bitch loves coffee, we know this. But instead of drinking coffee on an empty stomach, like maybe eat some breakfast and then have your coffee. Another thing that is like health related is my mental health. I want to get back into therapy. I haven't been in therapy in years. I think the reason I stopped was because I didn't love the 2 therapists that I went to. When you're young, it's really easy to write that off as like, oh, therapy doesn't work, I don't like therapy, or even just like getting discouraged because you feel like you can't find a good therapist. I got into therapy when my ex and I broke up, and that was in like 2016. And when you're going through a breakup, it feels like the world is literally ending, and I have gone through way worse than that since. So it's like, if I thought I needed therapy then, like, a bitch needs therapy now. Another goal of mine in 2025 is less doom scrolling and more intentional screen time. When this video comes out, I don't know if TikTok's going to be banned or not. Obviously, I don't want TikTok to be banned, but TikTok is a huge part of why I get stuck on my phone. I really want to be intentional about what I'm consuming on my phone. I want to watch more educational videos, TED Talks, motivational videos on YouTube. I want to watch more long form content to get my attention span back. I love to play brain games to just like sharpen my memory. I have a year subscription to Masterclass, so I definitely want to use that this year. My thing is I have a really hard time paying attention and caring about things that like I just don't have interest in. Another goal of mine this year is to read more. The way that I am about learning is the way that I am about reading. Like, I didn't think I'd like to read because the books that I was reading before were books that like I just didn't care about. But like last month I realized I actually really do like reading. I just like books about like mysteries, thrillers. I like self-improvement books. My goal is to read like at least 1 book a month. 2 books would be really cool. I don't want to rush reading though. I want to make sure that I'm actually consuming what I'm reading. I already read The Silent Patient, Sharp Objects, and I'm currently reading Rock, Paper, Scissors. So if you read those books and you have any like book suggestions that are kind of like those books or like give off the same energy, let me know because I'm trying to read them. Another thing I want to do this year that I say every single year and I just don't do it is I want a scrapbook. I want to print out all my photos and just keep track of what I'm doing. I used to get so pissed at my parents because they stopped like printing out photos of when my brothers and I were young. My brothers have all these memories of when they were growing up, all these photos, and I have little to nothing. And I'd be like, oh, you don't love me, like you didn't care enough to take photos of me and like capture the moment, capture my youth, which is fine. Like, I can't do anything about it now. But like, why am I being such a meanie to my parents when I'm doing the same thing now? Like, yes, I have photos and videos on my social medias, but we see this now. Like, TikTok can be gone in a couple days. I don't want to lose all my memories because it's on the computer and I don't have the physical copy of it. So I think at the end of this month, I'm gonna dedicate a day to just like going through all my photos online and printing them out, as well as journaling and just like scrapbooking and just, you know, making memories. The last thing that I'm gonna mention in this video that I'm like working on for the new year is I want to get better at socializing and just being more confident. I thought that I was good at socializing. Like, I'm talking on my podcast to you guys as if I am the smoothest talker alive. But the other day, or like a couple weeks ago, I don't even know what it was, this person that I went to high school with came up to me. She like saw me in the locker room at the gym and I completely froze. I felt like I had gelatin for a brain. It was just one of those interactions that's so awkward that you're like mortified about it. Like, I haven't felt this mortified since I talked to a boy in like middle school. I felt like she was so easy at the conversation. Like, it was so easy for her to talk to me. She was so bubbly. She was so kind. She didn't stutter when she spoke. And I'm like, just word vomiting and making no sense. And it was just a real wake-up call for me. And I think that's why I did drink so much in my early 20s, because I felt like that was the only way that I could socialize. As someone who really doesn't drink and, you know, has a hard time socializing now, I'm realizing like, oh, I'm not smooth at all. I shouldn't feel like I'm only a hot, confident, badass woman when I'm like 3 cocktails deep. With that being said, I just want to get better at talking to people, get better at small talk, get better at eye contact. I think I'm a little too good at like deep conversations though. Like, if you were to come up to me and you wanted to talk about like our childhood trauma, a breeze. So I don't think that's necessarily what I am having difficulty with. It's the small talk. It's just like the socializing, being a person. And I feel like it has to do with some type of insecurity of mine. That's something that I definitely want to work on this year. Rebuilding my confidence, and just becoming someone that I would want to hang out with and I would want to go up to and talk to. I talk more about like my ins and outs for 2025 on my podcast if you're interested in that. Kind of overlaps with what I was talking about today. Like, I do mention some of the goals of mine, but if you want to hear me talk more about it, it is in the description.
Are you a stranger yourself? Do you wonder if your thoughts belong to someone else? All those times you seem to change, formed opinions or lost your mind in a rage.